you have some pork rinds?
I do not. Oh, yeah, we've got them. We've got them. Pork rinds. Do you have a few? Let me grab it.
This man's some. He needs a snack. We've got food up here. Come on. There you go.
Awesome.
Available at your local HEB. I'm just going to pull this up a little bit for
You
us.
go for it. Can I help you? Good. There's so many people moving.
There we go. Got all three of us in. All right, here we go. Give me a mic check real quick, Mark.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Awesome. Perfect. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rolling along here from Super Bowl Radio Row, and a pleasure now to be sitting down with, look, we cover the SEC, and one of the guys, stars of the SEC, he was a stud as a freshman just now over at South Carolina, Dylan Stewart. He is back at South Carolina, ready to wreak havoc, and our buddy Mark Singleton over with, we got pork rinds, Southern Recipe Small Batch pork rinds. Dylan, welcome in, Mark. How are you?
Hey,
How you doing?
Great.
Good to have both of you guys. Dylan, talk to me, man. You guys just had an awesome season. I was talking to your coach just a couple weeks ago, and South Carolina, man, y'all took that big step forward, and now it's about taking that next step forward, right?
Yeah.
What's it going to take? You guys experienced some success this year. What's the next step?
It's gonna take attention to detail and just the little things, eliminate the little mistakes and to be more precise with what we're doing.
What was the biggest adjustment you had to make going from high school to college?
I had to grow up fast and be more mature and responsible and take more responsibility for things.
Because a lot of it's in that prep work, right? Like doing the homework and figuring out. And SEC, you're going up against some of the stud offensive linemen out there, and you really got to do your homework and know your assignment, right?
Yeah, you definitely got to do your homework.
What was the biggest challenge for you? What was the big thing you maybe didn't expect first year of college?
I didn't expect to be triple teamed every week. That's what I didn't expect.
Well, Kyle Kennard kind of appreciated it because it opened up room for him. But that's a respect level for a guy like you that's a freshman drawing so much double team or triple team, right?
Yeah.
Talking with Mark Singleton as well. Mark, talk about this partnership and what you're doing with Dylan here today.
Well, we've been coming to the Super Bowl for about 15 years and supporting Coach Dick and the Gridiron Greats. A couple of years ago, we said we really need to figure out a way to become more involved with the college game. Obviously it's the most popular thing in America after the NFL. We've got tons of fans out there. And so we wanted to, just like pork rinds are kind of underappreciated on the snack food shelf, we wanted to do an award that really highlighted the guys in the trenches, like Dylan, the defensive players, the defensive linemen, offensive linemen, the guys that have that crunch time, play of the day. That play that we all go, oh man, that's amazing. Dylan had one of those really early in the year, amazing athleticism. He won our first week award. And every year we put another great play up against him, his still came to the top. Every week as the fans voted, he was the clear winner, and we're so happy to have him here celebrating our Crunch Time Hero Award. And what a great freshman year, all SEC, Defensive Player of the Year. Kind of a...
The problem with it is you keep talking about his freshman year. Now it's like we keep raising the expectations for the sophomore years. Dylan, how do you stay? You got to keep yourself grounded and stay humble, right?
Yeah, I never let anything keep me from being too high or too low. Like it's always just going to be there.
Yeah. We had Kyle Kennard on a few weeks ago, and he was named SEC Defensive Player of the Year. And he said he's talked with you a lot throughout the year. What specific things did you pick up from Kyle along the way?
Just how to be a professional and know how to do things the right way.
And he brought that over. He was new too. He came over from Georgia Tech, so I'm sure you guys are both kind of learning together on the fly everything that goes into the SEC. But your defensive coordinator, I feel like, doesn't get enough respect for what you guys did with this defense, because South Carolina's always got a good secondary, but man, y'all are becoming the school now where D lineman, pass rush, it's the premier place to be, right?
No, it definitely is. Coach White does a great job of putting people in position to make plays.
You were a big-time recruit, 5-star recruit. You could have gone anywhere. What made you want to stay home in South Carolina?
The people in that facility, just I felt like it was a great fit for me, and I felt like there was good people around in that facility, so it made me great.
I love you got the glasses on because your fellow teammate, Lenore Sellers, he kind of lost the specs at one point this year. He was wearing the glasses. Did he say why he decided to lose them?
I don't know. You got to ask.
What did you guys see from him, though? I mean, kind of taking over, because we didn't know what to expect. I remember last summer people were asking, like, what do you think, what's the ceiling for Lenore Sellers? I said, I mean, if everything clicks, he could be the next Johnny Manziel. What did you see? Because he got better and better as the year went along.
There's no ceiling for him. He's an athlete. I think he's 240, 6'2". Yeah, he's an athlete.
You go up against him in practice?
Yeah, I sack him a lot.
So maybe he's got to work on his speed, huh?
Nah, he's pretty fast for a 240 quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he is, and that's what's so fun about the South Carolina team is having two dynamic freshmen like both of you. Now, he redshirted. You were a true freshman, but to have both you guys coming back, did you consider at all? I mean, look, this is a day and age of transfer portal and NIL. Did you consider at all leaving, or you said no? I made an impact here. I'm staying at South Carolina.
Yeah, I never considered leaving.
Love it. Is it just because of Shane Beamer and what he brings to the program?
Yes, everything about the program is just a great program to be in. Everybody clicks well together.
What did you like most about Shane Beamer when you first met him?
Just how enthusiastic he was and how passionate he was about football.
And look, he's willing to yell and scream at other coaches, so you gotta love the passion of that, right?
Yeah.
Mark, it's so great with a guy like Dylan, because you guys have had, I mean, so many different great players that you've been able to acknowledge along the way. But man, this guy, it's fun to have him at Super Bowl Media Day because there's some future stars here. I mean, you could see Dylan in this spot in a couple of years, right?
I think pretty quick, sooner than later, I would say. And it's just such a we've teamed up with a great foundation this year to help everything we do. We're a family-owned company, the world's largest manufacturer of pork rinds, which is kind of like being the biggest bluegill, Chris. I mean, we're not that big, but the ability to help in our communities. And this year we've teamed up with the Archer Foundation to raise money for a devastating cancer called DIPG. It hits 300 families a year. It is a juvenile cancer, and it is there's no cure. And so these families are told in their first meeting the doctor that they're going to need palliative care. And when you're first meeting and learning that your child has cancer, for that to be the news you get is devastating.
Yeah.
And what we're doing, our grandson Archer was diagnosed last October, passed away in April. In July, we started forming the foundation. And in October, we got it up and running. And we're already helping over a dozen families to get to their medical care, to keep a roof over their head, to help with their medical bills. Very little of this is covered by insurance.
Yeah.
And Dylan's been a great spokesman for us this year in helping us get out the word. And where people need to go if they want to help is the archerfoundation.org.
Okay. 501c3. All the money flows through to the kids, and we're so appreciative of the time to talk about it with you today.
Yeah, no, it's tremendous stuff. And just a couple more minutes with you guys. Dylan, what's when you look back at the film from last year, what's the biggest part of your game you think you need to work on?
My run defense.
Okay.
Not playing to run against heavier opponents.
Gotcha. So when you're playing off the edge, I mean, it's tough because you got the assignment of you got to set the edge at times. Also, get after the quarterback, watch what he's doing, and if it's a run play, you got to adjust and come back inside. So, what's the dynamic of kind of working on those skills? Just not sideline to sideline, but mobility side to side.
It's just working at what you need to work on. Knowing what officers are doing, knowing the formations, knowing your keys. Reading things like pre-snap reads and things like that, so you know what's going on.
We hear about the speed of the SEC. Did it feel like that to you, or did it feel a lot like high school? I mean, not like high school, but like was the separation as big as they make it out?
It's definitely a separation. Yeah. You can definitely get lost if you're not there.
Yeah. You guys have had some rocking environments, though. How much do you like playing at Williams-Brice when that place gets pumping and the lights are going up?
When we're going, we're winning, we hitting, making plays. It's going crazy. Yeah, it's crazy at night.
That A&M game, the second half, I mean, they just had no chance.
Yeah. Stadium level was too high.
When Dylan Stewart is not playing football, what are you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm just by myself. I hang out with my friends and things like that. I don't be doing too much.
Video games?
Yeah, video games.
What do you play?
I play NCAA.
Okay.
Yeah, NCAA.
Are we properly rated in the game, or do they need to bump it up a little?
Nah, they definitely need to bump it up. Yeah, they definitely need to bump me up.
Well, you get all those attributes up there. What about movies? Are you a Netflix guy? What do you do?
Netflix? Nah. I really just turn my light off, go to sleep, wake up. I'm not really a Netflix guy. I go to the movies to watch a movie, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best movie you've seen recently?
Best movie I've seen recently? I would say probably Wolverine and Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. What's your favorite movie of all time? Do you have a favorite?
All time? No, I don't got no favorite.
You don't have a favorite?
Nah, matter of fact, All About the Benjamins.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
one. You know, I asked Anthony Richardson a couple years ago what his favorite movie was. He told me Venom.
Venom?
I said, all time? Anthony Richardson?
Yeah, all time is crazy.
Venom is underrated.
It's
by the way.
okay. It's not the greatest
underrated.
movie of all time. That's a little extreme. Game day playlist. What's on your game day playlist?
Game day playlist?
Getting your mind right, getting in the zone.
This is whatever the mood is for that week.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't.
All right.
Yeah.
So if it's like a tough opponent, do you need like amped up music or like low key, slow stuff?
It's really it's just whatever I'm feeling that week. Like, just I like the song. Yeah.
I love it. So you don't even need motivation.
Yeah,
You're ready to go.
Nah.
I love that.
My first game, I didn't listen to no music. No
Wow.
music.
How do we get 5 Dylan Stewarts on a team? We need to clone you. Get you-
5? It's not a whole lot of this around.
I love it, Dylan. Dylan, really appreciate you taking some time. Mark, appreciate you taking the time. One more time, let everybody know, Southern Recipe Small Batch Pork Rinds.
You can go to porkrinds.com, southernrecipe.com, and please go to the archerfoundation.org, and let's help out some great kids.
Love it. And Dylan, go Gamecocks, man. You guys go crush it, all right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back right after this. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate that. Good to meet you, dude.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
Do you have a
thank
card
you.
so I can take it with me?
Yeah.
I know I have all your stuff written down, but I want to make sure I have your most up-to-date. Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Mark.
much.
Appreciate that. Absolutely.
It was good to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to meet
Again.
you.
See you again.
Absolutely.